After playing for a couple hours of the new Warzone game mode in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I have came up with about 5 of the best classes you can use in the regular Warzone and in the new mode Plunger. And let's get right into it. The first class I have is the Gra. The Gra is an amazing weapon. There's like no recoil on it. You can literally laser people across the map. That's why I thought the Gra would be the best, and I've been so successful with it. So on the Gra, I like to use the monolithic suppressor, FFS 20-inch Nexus barrel. Then I like to throw on the Commando foregrip, 50 round mags, and XRK Void 2. This gun literally there's no recoil. You melt people with this. This is good all ranges, close, far, doesn't matter. You'll melt people. And for the perks, I like to use cold-blooded on this just so people can't see me through the smokes. A lot of snipers with thermal in the mode, and so cold-blooded just kind of separates you from those players who aren't using cold-blooded, which are going to show up in those people's scopes and you're not. And restock, smokes are amazing in this. Smokes are probably the best tactical you can use, and so restock just lets you keep getting smokes over and over and over. And shrapnel, I love the proximity mine. Proximity mine shows me exactly where the enemy is. I'll go up into a house, prop up in there. Proximity mine goes off, I know exactly where that team is coming into the house. And since I have restock on, I just get an endless amount of these proximity mines and smoke grenades, so it's just like an endless protection. Moving on to the second class, this is for the Plunger mode. Plunger mode is very fast paced, you have enemies landing on you constantly, and so shotguns are very, very nice in it. I like to use the Gra though as my first gun, same exact attachments right here. And then I like to throw an overkill, throw on the R90 shotgun. The attachments I like to use on the R90 is the monolithic suppressor because it just adds that range to it. Forge tack sentry, F tack close quarters, stippled grip tape, and merc foregrip. You can change these around, but I just feel like this is the best for the R90 in my opinion. And for the perks, I do quick fix because you're always in a fight all the time, and you're always low health, and you're always throwing out more body plates. Quick fix just lets you heal up a little bit faster, and so you can switch between the Gra and the R90. You have people far range shooting at you, you got people close range, so it's just more versatile to have amped on. Lethal and tactical, I like to do smoke and proximity mine. Proximity mine, I like to throw around the cash drop areas where you call in the helicopter and you deposit your cash, because everyone's going to go there every single time. And so I always get all these kills or damage on them, and then I go pick up their cash and I deposit their cash. And for the second class, it is a sniper and regular gun. This is good for Plunger or Warzone. So I like to use the HDR just because of the velocity on it. There's like no bullet drop. A lot of people like the AX50, but just the HDR has so much more velocity that there's no bullet drop. I throw a monolithic suppressor so they don't know where I'm shooting from. HDR Pro just to give it more velocity. Tac laser just so it aims in faster and so you don't have to sit there for 3 seconds trying to aim in your HDR. And the thermal, because there's so many smokes out there. A lot of people use cold-blooded, but not everyone uses cold-blooded, and so sometimes you can get some easy picks on them. F-Tac Stalker Scout, just so you can aim in a little faster. And for my secondary, I did the Gra, make sure you got overkill on. Gra, same exact attachments. Here's the attachments. And for the perks, I like to use cold-blooded for more concealment. Overkill, so you can use the Gra. And then shrapnel, so when I'm sniping, I can set up my house, throw on proximity mines in different areas, so when a team pushes me, I know that they're pushing me. For the fourth class, this is like a good, well-rounded team class. Is just good for everything pretty much. And so I like to use the Odin. Odin's actually very good. It's like a sniper, just faster fire rate and just overall better. And so I use a Colossus suppressor to conceal myself, VLK 3.0 optic to compete with the other snipers, F-Tac Elite Comp to aim in faster, a stippled grip tape, aim in faster, and then I do a 30 round mag just so I have more ammo. I don't really have to worry about reloading as much. And then I like to do the snake shot revolver, because snake shot, OP, blasting people's heads easy. But so I use the 357 long just to get the extra range. The laser, so I have my sprint to fire speed a little bit higher. A match grade trigger, fire faster. Snake shot, so I don't have to be as accurate. It's like a mini shotgun. And Lockwood custom stock, just so I don't miss. If you miss a bullet, you're kind of screwed. So I like to have the best stability and recoil control I can with this revolver. And then I like to use for the perks cold-blooded, concealment, and then restock, so when my teammate goes down I can throw a smoke on them, and with restock I can just keep getting smokes and smokes over and over. And so I don't really have to worry about if my teammate goes down, if I have a smoke or not. I'll always have one. Same goes proximity mine, I'll just always have a proximity mine. I don't really have to worry about an enemy flanking me. And for tune-up, they did something pretty cool, and so for Warzone you can revive people 25% faster, which is great. Throw down the smoke, go over there, res them 25% faster with this, You get them back up, you guys go back into the fight, and everything's good. And for the last class is if you're a solo and you know you're gonna have to get some squad wipes to get that victory royale. And so I chose to use the Odin. Class of Suppressor, Odin Factory 810mm, just so I can compete with snipers a little bit easier. The VLK Optics, so I can see farther ranges. Because when you're going against a squad, you really want to try to pick them off at farther ranges before you get in their face. Then I like to do 30 round mag, don't have to reload as much, and then a Commando foregrip, better stability and recoil control. And for the secondary, I do the MP5. The MP5 is like very well-rounded, amazing gun. And so I am using a professional CoD player setup. You can do monolithic suppressor or compensator. I prefer compensator. Then I do the FTAC collapsible, stippled grip tape, 10mm auto 30 round mags, and then a Merc foregrip. And so when you get inside like a building or you have enemies in your face, then you can just pull out the MP5 and you just melt people. It's so easy. And for the perks, I like to do quick fix. So if I'm going against 2 or 3 enemies, then once I knock and finish one of those guys, my health will automatically regen faster. And so then I don't really have to worry about if I have a stim or not. I can just get right back in the fight as fast as I can. And overkill, just so you can use MP5, and amped, so when you have people at farther range and someone rushes up to you, you can swap to your MP5 extremely fast. Proximity mine, I like to cover my flanks with it. Smoke grenade, best thing in the game. If someone's shooting at you and you're in a sticky situation and you need to run, throw down the smoke and you're safe. There's no way they're going to kill you. And that's it for the 5 best loadouts in the game, in my opinion. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.